My name is William Hume. I'm the owner of Foxprowl Collectibles and promoter of FoxProwlCon. I was born in the early 70s, which was a great time to be around because by the time I was old enough to be influenced by pop culture, all the big heavy hitters at the time were Mad Magazine, Godzilla, Star Wars, Kiss, all that, and it just hit me and influenced me so much. It was larger than life. I asked for all the toys and stuff for Christmas and my birthday. I just couldn't get enough of all that. And I obviously have never outgrew it. I attended a bunch of Doctor Who conventions in the 80s, which was great because I got a chance to meet my idols, these actors that worked on the show that was filmed overseas. That was cool, but my favorite part of the convention was actually the dealer's room. I couldn't get enough of all the different various merchandise I could buy. I loved seeing it all. I've been in working bands since 1989 and learned a lot from the bands about marketing and promoting an image and getting people interested in what you're trying to sell and getting people to attend the shows. At that time, I was also working jobs as a carpenter, delivering furniture and appliance. Nothing that had anything to do with business or being in business. Had no interest at this point. And then along comes 1999 and my introduction to a thing called eBay. That changed everything. I had to come up with a username for my eBay account, so being the type of person I am, I had to invent something, had to be original, I had to come up with something. So I ended up coming up with Foxprowl. The Fox is derived from Eric Carr, Kiss's former drummer, who wore the Fox makeup, and ironically enough, the name of the doctor who delivered me. The Prowl comes from a band I played in for a number of years right here in Batavia called Prowler. Some of you people probably remember Prowler from the Engine House days. Good times. Being on eBay, I realized I could buy and sell things that I had a love and passion and a lot of knowledge about for a profit. I could do my hobby for a living. I started selling on my bedroom computer, then ultimately graduated to the basement office I set up. I ended up forming the LLC and had to learn about all the basics of business because I had no prior knowledge or even interest in anything that had to do with business. So I had to learn pretty much everything from the ground up, which was great, very interesting. I ended up growing my inventory and expanding my inventory and selling different various products, and started selling at flea markets, toy shows. I travel around to Connecticut, Massachusetts, Pennsylvania, anywhere I can set up at a show or convention to get some experience and network with people and promote the brand. I ended up setting up an Antique World flea market. I had a permanent stand there for a year and a half. I was there every single Sunday, which proved my dedication to myself because I still played in the band. I didn't get home till about 3 in the morning Saturday nights, and then I would get up at like 6 in the mornings every Sunday and then go and sit at the flea market, a lot of times to make no money, but I still did it. But I ended up learning a lot from the flea market experience because I learned about repeat customer bases, keeping inventory fresh and all that, and fluffing the stand, so it was a really good experience. Which led to August 2010, I ended up opening a bricks and mortar store right here in Batavia. My dream was realized. My wife Joy and my dog Teddy and me worked 24/7 to promote the business in the new store. We had to get the word out there. We put flyers all over and had to convince people to come check it out. We opened during the recession, so we were selling non-necessities. People weren't that interested in coming out and buying $20 Star Wars figures, so we really had to pound the pavement to get the word out there, which ended up working out pretty good. I ended up acquiring wholesale accounts with various companies around the world, NECA, Funko. I get Godzilla stuff direct from Japan to widen the area of expertise and provide more of a service for the people. The business was successful enough where I was ultimately able to hire employees. Enter Tim Schieffer and Wayne Stoller. They brought points of view and a great dynamic to the business that I previously did not have, and they've been tremendous assets, and they're both still with me to this day. I ended up getting wrestlers and celebrities to come down to the store to do in-store appearances like autograph signings and take pictures with fans, and that really helped to attract a lot of people who would come down to meet their heroes and their idols. They would drive for hours just to come in and in turn check out and see the store, and I got a lot of repeat business out of that. I ended up moving the store right downtown into the heart of the city, right onto Main Street. That gave me an opportunity to contribute and be a part of a lot of the great downtown events that Batavia holds, like the Wine Walk, the Christmas in the City, and the Scavenger Hunt. I even gave a lecture at the Holland Land Office about business and collectibles, which went really great. I ended up speaking for like a half hour longer than I should have, and I kept the people. So I'm looking forward to doing more lectures like that in the near future.
Foxprowl is also responsible for bringing FoxProwleCon to Batavia in 2015. FoxProwleCon is a 3-day convention that celebrates pop culture, Batavia's very own Comic-Con. This family-friendly event featured 18 celebrity guests from TV and movies such as The Walking Dead, Star Wars, and Power Rangers. Also on hand were dozens of artists and vendors, costume contests, interactive games, live music, and more. Hundreds of people from all over came to Batavia to attend the convention. It took 11 months of intense planning to pull off an event of this magnitude, but it ended up coming together in an epic way. Since the first one was a success, Bill organized FoxProwleCon 2 in 2016. Things were refined and streamlined. It was much easier for Bill to organize now that he had experience. It featured the attractions of the first one, but added more free activities and a 50% lower admission cost. The second convention went so well that planning is already underway for FoxProwleCon 3 in November 2017, with even more Batavia businesses getting on board to sponsor and wanting to participate in this awesome event.
I feel one of the biggest reasons why Foxprowl is successful is I'm a collector myself, and all the employees here have a passion for the collectibles that we sell, and it's a great environment for people to bring friends and children and to just geek out over the cool stuff and talk about the latest movies and check out the latest merchandise, and they can buy it at low prices. I keep the prices low because I've been into shops like this, and specialty shops have a tendency to be overpriced. People don't just buy one comic book or one action figure. Keep the prices low enough, you'll get the repeat business. And that so far has worked pretty well for me. What I want to bring to Batavia is how musicians think when they hear Rochester, New York. They think, ooh, gotta stop at the House of Guitars, that's the place to be. When collectors and fans of like the superhero movies and Star Wars fans and comic book fans hear Batavia, I want them to think, Foxprowl, I gotta stop there, gotta check that out. That's the place I heard about. And Foxprowl will continue to grow and expand in different areas, and the heart of it will always be in my home community of Batavia.